Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best camera for product photography.
Starting at number 5.
Canon EOS Rebel. The Canon EOS Rebel SL3 is a fantastic starter DSLR, but any older DSLR will get the job done if you're on a tight budget. As mentioned above, the lighting and setup of your products will make the biggest difference in your product photography. That said, the SL3 has a lot to offer among budget options, with excellent ergonomics and great image quality straight out of the camera. It's also quite portable for a DSLR and has a much longer battery life than mirrorless alternatives. Canon's EF/EFS lens mount has a very wide lens selection, including more affordable options, so you can also easily upgrade to better lenses down the line as your skills grow. A budget mirrorless camera like the Canon EOS R50 is another good budget option, with more bells and whistles and better video features. However, it's a tad pricier, and lens options for the RF mount are still fairly limited. When it comes down to it, though, the best budget option is whatever is most accessible to you, whether it's a used older model or the smartphone in your back pocket.
Coming at number 4.
Sony Alpha A6400. While our picks above are all great enthusiast-level cameras, the Sony Alpha 6400 is a well-rounded entry-level model that's a great fit for anyone who's just starting out. Though it doesn't have IBIS like the cameras mentioned above, that won't matter too much if you have decent lighting, a tripod so you can slow down your shutter speed, or a lens with a wider aperture. Its APS-C sensor also captures excellent quality images. Though it uses Sony's older, less intuitive menu system and has somewhat cramped ergonomics, it benefits from the company's extensive lens selection. Sony's E-mount has substantial third-party lens support, so there are a ton of options to try if the kit lens isn't cutting it. If you're more of a hybrid shooter and want to record some video on the side, or you simply prioritize ergonomics, the Canon EOS R10 is an excellent entry-level hybrid camera, though it's pricier and lens selection is much more limited. For most people, the Alpha 6400 will be plenty capable, and its lens selection and portability make it well worth considering.
At number 3.
Nikon Z5R. If you don't need pro-level gear, the Nikon Z5 offers incredible value for all kinds of product photographers. It's a fantastic camera, especially if you're primarily interested in photography. Though it doesn't have as much resolution as the Sony Alpha 7 4 or the Fujifilm XT5, its full-frame sensor can capture high-quality images and performs well in trickier lighting, making it a good choice for those working with natural light. It also includes in-body image stabilization IBIS, which can help you get steady shots at slower shutter speeds if you don't have bright product lighting. While this is a steal of a camera body for amateur photographers, it's a full-frame camera, and the cost of full-frame lenses can quickly add up. However, Nikon Z series lenses are of excellent quality, particularly lenses in the premium S line. Ultimately, if you're looking for a full-frame camera for product photography, the Z5 offers a ton of value for its price.
Number 2 of my list.
Fujifilm XT5 Mirrorless. If you and your wallet aren't ready to dive into a high-end full-frame camera like the Sony Alpha 7 4, the Fujifilm XT5 offers a great mix of features and performance at a slightly lower price point. That's in part due to its smaller APS-C sensor, but don't be fooled, this camera is still capable of capturing stunning images. In fact, with a whopping 40 megapixels, it has one of the highest resolution APS-C sensors on the market, meaning you'll get incredibly crisp and detailed images, with some leeway to crop in your images if needed. That aside, this is a photographer's camera through and through, with an old-school design that includes dedicated exposure control dials and a sleek portable body. Plus, if you're the kind of person who prefers not to fuss around with images after the fact, the camera's preset film simulation profiles can help you get storefront-ready photos straight out of the camera. That said, the XT5's ergonomics and manual exposure dials can take some getting used to and are aimed at those who already know their way around camera settings.
And number 1.
Sony Alpha 7 4. The Sony Alpha 7 IV is the best camera for product photography that we've tested and one of the best all-around options for pros and hobbyists alike. Its 33-megapixel full-frame sensor can capture incredibly detailed images, and it's a well-rounded camera for those interested in shooting some video on the side. While a fast autofocus system isn't necessary for product photography the same way it is for sports or wildlife photography, this camera has a foolproof AF system that can reliably nail focus on static objects, so you don't even have to think about focus. To top it off, Sony's E-mount system includes a wide range of lenses, with plenty of more affordable third-party options. Having said all that, this high-end camera is probably overkill for most amateurs. If you don't need advanced video capability or haven't had much experience with photography, the camera's many features and extensive controls will likely feel daunting. If that sounds like you, check out our other top picks below.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.